Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in today. My name is Rob Drum. I'm a real estate broker at eXp Realty here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm also the team leader of Birmingham Investments Group, BIG. This is our YouTube channel, and today we're going to walk you through a case study for one of our recent listings and just describe the setup that we saw from this seller and this property. Is something that we see a lot, so we're going to walk you through that and then how we approached this listing process and getting this home sold quickly and for the most money possible. And then we'll tell you about the result that we got for this seller. It was really exceptional. So if you like this video, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We're going to keep lots more of this Birmingham investing content coming your way. So this seller called me. He had actually seen one of our YouTube videos and liked what we were doing in our work with investors. He had bought this property from a turnkey provider here in Birmingham. He didn't like the way they were managing the property. He tried a different property manager, and he didn't really like his responsiveness from them, so he had decided that he wanted to sell the property. The property was in Hueytown, the address 2704 Pineview Lane. This is the before picture where kind of when we walked up to the property, it was in a state that was not ready to sell. It was really not ready to rent either. It was just kind of in an in-between shape where the grass was grown up and there was a really bad paint job and it was just in trouble. So we walked through the property, gave this seller our opinions on value and on what it would be worth fixing, what it really wouldn't be worth fixing. And in this case, this home is in an area where it's really worth it to go ahead and fix it up and sell it as a retail sale to a homeowner and really maximize your value and spend a little bit extra on fixing up the property. So that's what we recommended. And our listing approach to this property was that we wanted to make it nice enough that a homeowner would love to buy it, move in, and make their home there. But you don't want to go overboard. You don't want to make repairs that you don't necessarily need to make. So kind of a bare minimum of repairs to get it looking nice and ready for its new owner. And what we were recommended, first of all, these are the kind of high value repairs that you can do to get a home ready for market. The first one we saw here, you can see from that original picture, is the yard was all grown up, the bushes were grown up, and it was just not at all looking like a home that was taken care of or attractive from a curb appeal standpoint. So that's an easy one. Spent only a couple $100s to get that grass cut down, the bushes cleaned up, and now the outside's looking way better. The second big thing that we did was get the entire interior painted. You really can't even tell from the original pictures how bad it was, but it was just a terrible looking paint job. There were still nails in the wall. There were bad patches. There was just a lot of things that when you walk into it, it just felt like dingy. It was not a good color. So the paint job is really the best money that you can spend. So I think the seller spent around $1,500 to have the entire house painted and get that really looking good and ready for market. So those are two big ticket items. And then the last one that we did was give it a full house cleaning and just make sure all the dust and all the carpets were vacuumed and the surfaces were dusted and everything was looking good and ready for people to walk through and say, this is my new home. And the next thing that we did was we got a professional photographer in, and we can show you the pictures here from our listing, which are much improved. The house was improved, but the pictures that we use from our professional photographer really make any home look way better than it even is for every home that we've ever used. So it really makes a difference. It gets people in the door when they see those pictures online, really brings them in and shows them this is one that we've got to see and generates interest. So we got the professional pictures up. We priced the home at a level that we thought was right about the midpoint of the range that I recommended. I think I said anywhere from 135 to 145, and the seller decided to go with 139. So we listed the home at 139 and really got a great response to the listing. We had multiple offers within the first couple days, and at that point, we were selecting between different offers, most of them above list price, cash offers, and that's the position you want to be in this market. Is you want to have plenty of offers to choose from. So that's where we were, and we ended up selecting one offer that was just far and away better than the other ones, which is always a great result. And through that process of going under contract, inspections, we did have some repairs that came up. This was actually an FHA loan offer because as a homeowner, a number of the offers we received were FHA loans, which sometimes require repairs to be done before they'll make the loan. And we were able to find the right contractor to get those specific repairs done and get through the inspection process and the FHA appraisal process and get to closing. And the result for our seller was really exceptional. We listed at 139,000, and we ended up selling for 150,000, and really put a lot more in his pocket than he was expecting. And he took that money and reinvested it back in his business. So this was definitely a great result for our seller. And this is a setup that we have seen over and over and over, where investors have bought properties here in Birmingham, maybe through a turnkey provider, or maybe just bought a rental property, and now they're looking to exit that investment and reposition into something else. And whether the property is vacant or whether it's currently rented, we're able to advise them on exactly the best way to proceed through that process, how to price the property, how to market it well. And that's what we do to try to get them the best result in the sale of their investment. So thank you all for watching today. We really appreciate it. And again, would love it if you would subscribe to this channel. We'll keep a lot more information like this coming. And if you're interested in having a conversation about selling a property, we'd love to talk to you, and you can set up a call at the link below. Thank you.